Before this video starts, if you enjoyed this video, there are many like our channel, like to do in the future, so subscribe. We're trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so I would really appreciate it. So, 100K in September. I guess all of the people that said the intro would not work because it's annoying can eat shit, because it definitely worked. This is kind of wild to me. Of course, I eventually knew that I was going to hit this milestone with the momentum I had, but actually hitting it was very surreal. If you went back and told my 12-year-old self that one day I was gonna have 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, he would probably say, "So, I didn't make the NBA?" Yeah, that's pretty much all I'd say. For real though, this is a huge deal to me, as I made it clear throughout this entire year, but I have a few people I gotta thank. So first of all, I had to thank you guys. There were 100,000 and now 105,000 of you motherfuckers, and I wouldn't have 100,000 subscribers if there weren't this many of you, so thank you. Because of all of you, I have hit the first milestone of my YouTube career, and I'm gonna get a silver plaque, which means I'll finally have something to flex in my Tinder bio. Then I have to thank the two biggest friends that I've made doing YouTube, those two being Rudy St. Clair, who is my editor. I'm going to link his Twitter down in the description, as well as his YouTube channel, and of course Mojo99, who is the lesser half of the Rusty and Mojo show over at my podcast. Both of these guys have made a huge difference in who I am as a YouTuber, but more importantly who I am as a person, so I gotta thank them for that. There is also Not Zay, who has a YouTube channel that he doesn't upload on. I will link that. He is a very good friend of mine. Alum from Ask the Truth, he actually started uploading, so good for him. He's a good friend, so I've met a lot of good friends along the way with this channel, and that's been amazing. There's also a handful of NBA YouTubers who laid the groundwork for me to get to where I am today. People that inspired me, people that I look to for advice, and I actually decided I wanted to call up some of them and ask them what they thought of me hitting this milestone with them having hit it themselves. So here are those calls. Hey B-Souls, what's up, man?
What's good, bro?
I just hit 100K, and I was wondering what you thought about that, if you could congratulate me.
Man, I got shit to do, man. Like, I was literally doing homework while you called me, bro.
Oh, shit, my bad. But you know, it's a pretty big deal, right? I hit 100K.
Yeah, I mean, do you pay your editors, though? That's the real question here.
Sometimes they get paid. Sometimes. Yeah.
Sometimes. Is that once a month?
Okay, I gotta go, B-Souls. Hey Kenny, what's up?
Yo, Rusty, what's up, bro?
So I just hit 100K on YouTube, and I was wondering what you thought of that.
100K is... For you, that's a milestone.
What do you mean for me? What does that mean?
I've seen the content. I see the content. I mean, it's cool. As you call me, I'm actually polishing my 300K plaques. You know, no big deal or anything, but
I didn't know they made those.
Oh, yeah, they do. They do.
Oh.
I mean, congratulations, but you still got to step it up, man. 100K is just is very small in the grand scheme of things.
All right. Well, thanks for talking to me.
Yeah, actually, don't call back.
Oh, all right. Sorry, I didn't mean to bother you.
Yeah.
All right. Bye. Yo, what's up, Lo? How you doing?
Who's this?
Who? This is Rusty Buckets. We've met.
I didn't know I gave you my number. Hey, how you doing, man? Hey, man.
I'm doing good. I just hit 100K. So.
Oh man, that's crazy. Oh man, congrats, man. You know, now you got 2 channels at 100K. That's great, man.
2 channels?
Yeah, you talking about your second channel, right? Not your. You talking about your second channel hit 100K on it?
No, my main channel. I just hit 100K.
Wait, what do you?
I only have what? I only have one channel with 100K.
How long you been doing this?
Almost 5 years.
your first one got deleted or something like that?
No, it's the same channel. First one.
How often do you upload? You inconsistent?
Every day.
Oh man. Hey man. Congrats, man. Geez, 5 years? How long you been daily uploading?
Like a year.
Oh man. Yeah, man. Congrats on that, man. Everyone's path isn't the same. You know, everyone's journey is different. You're just hitting 100K after 5 years. I'm trying to get on pace at 300K. You know, but it's just different. You know.
Yeah.
What was your channel again? What is it again?
It's called Rusty Buckets. I was on your podcast. I don't know why.
I have a lot of people on my podcast. That's because you're so crazy. The podcast channel is about to hit 100K. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Like 75. Like, yeah. I don't know. Maybe it'll jog my memory, but yeah, man. Hey, man. Congrats, man. Yeah. Congrats. I'll definitely start watching some of your videos. But yeah, man. Hey, congrats, man.
You don't sound very impressed, but I appreciate it.
No, I mean, 100. That's a milestone, man. 100K, man. Like, hopefully you'll get 200K before 10 years. You know, so that's something to look forward to.
I suppose that is what I'm on pace for.
Yeah. So I mean, but you're already at 105 right now. So like, you're good. I think you'll get 200K. Probably 8 years max. I think that's you're kind of there. You got some momentum heading your way, man.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let you go now.
All right. Can you do me one more favor?
Okay.
Never call my number again. But hey, man.
Yeah, Kenny said the same thing. I clearly shouldn't be bothering people.
Yeah, not with 100K milestones when everybody's already hit 100K. But hey, man, congrats. Next time, just do that shit on Twitter. Just do that, cause don't call just lose my number, okay?
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, just don't ever call me again.
Okay, bye.
All
right. So that didn't go well. I guess we'll get on with the basketball. Also, at the end of this, after all the basketball, there is an important announcement. So keep your head up for that. All right, so a couple of things before this game starts. Just bear in mind that Mojo is a lot bigger than I anticipated him being when I first met him. Pause. He's also a lot better at basketball. My strengths in basketball is posting up as well as shooting three-pointers, and when I'm playing one-on-one, I pretty much post up all the time, so when I have someone just as strong and tall as I am, I really have a large chance of failure, which, heads up, I lost this game, so that's why I'm giving you this. Yeah. So Mojo was a mismatch for me for my own offense, and then defensively he's fast as shit and I am slow as shit. So yeah, this is kind of the result. So game starts and Mojo is shooting for the ball. He misses and I manage to get mine to go, so I get the ball first. Look at that beautiful jump shot. Unfortunately for me, that shot was not a sign of more to go. When I cannot post up on a guy very well, very effectively, my first instinct is to shoot a bunch of three-pointers, and I pretty much shot like 15 of them in this game, and I'm only going to show you some of the bad misses because I was honestly embarrassed at a certain point. But Mojo, for me, like, I'd look like food to him right here. Like, he can just completely get by me, and a part of that is I didn't put up enough effort on defense, but there were still a lot of times where it's like I could have tried and it wouldn't have mattered. I get completely stuffed there right there by Mojo, which I don't appreciate that very much, but he also gets this fucking layup to go. He is just ridiculous at making these difficult layups. Like, that's a tough layup to make and he still get it. Me, on the other hand, I'm blowing layups. You can hear my war cry right there. I try to poke the ball loose from Mojo, but he gets this open jump shot. However, air balls and that metal thing on the wall just makes our air ball seem so much worse.
That was a carry, but okay.
As Alan pointed out, that was a fucking carry by Mojo right there, but I just did not call that, so he gets it. But, as I said, I chuck threes when I can't post up, and I do make them sometimes, so I was able to get that one to go over Mojo. However, drives right by me once more like I'm not even fucking there, and it's because I'm not. And looking back at this, I definitely could have played a lot better defense, even though I am a mismatch for him. I still could have played better than I did. Very good touch on the basket to get that one to drop. Missed that three-pointer badly. I figured I'd show some of my bad misses. You know, I'm not trying to prove anything to anybody here. Mojo misses this one, and I run it out to the corner and throw that up like I'm fucking Ray Allen, that's his name. I get that one to go, the clap of satisfaction, because I finally scored again. But Mojo gets this fading jump shot to go with the touch. This is an issue I've had because I play on an outdoor hoop 90% of the time, and when I go to indoor courts, the hoop and the backboard are way less kind about like being a little bit off, so I'm not very much used to it. So that's why I blew yet another layup, because I really don't know how to properly get the amount of strength into it on a layup. So that's what happens there, and happened a couple of times. Mojo misses that jump shot, and I try to post him up once more. Thus far, I've actually gotten 2 pretty good looks, and I've just not made them. And yet again, good look, and I don't make it. So that's 3 points that should have been on the board that I just completely left out. So that was a fuck up on my part. I give Mojo the jump shot, and he makes that one. So it's now a 7-4 lead on his part. He's able to get by me for the easy layup because I am slow as shit. And he once again takes me off of the dribble, gets the scoop layup to go for 9 points. And then he decides to end this run and put me out of my misery by hitting this deep three-pointer to end the game. Okay, so I lost that one-on-one to Mojo, and honestly, as soon as I saw him, I expected that to be the case. But I also decided to play, or we decided to play, a game of 21 after this. We did a shitty job of keeping score, so I decided not to keep score. But just so you know, Mojo got first place, I got second place, and Alum got third place. Rudy didn't score, but that's fine. This one, I looked a lot better than I did in that 1v1, so I figured I'd show you that. Alright, so here is a game of 21 we played with the 4 of us. I decided that we should get some basketball besides from me playing one-on-one with Mojo, because the game happened quick and I didn't play particularly well, so wanted to get some extra stuff out. Fantastic defense on my part right there. It's 21. You don't really play defense in 21, as you can see by another wide open layup. Yeah, another layup. Then I'm getting disrespected right here on my mid-range jump shot. It's the easiest shot of my fucking life. I really love shooting mid-range shots, and I actually went like 5 for 6 from mid-range in this game, if we're not counting floaters like this one right here. And because of that, I got my Kobe on. I grew up watching Kobe, obviously, so I love shooting the mid-range jump shots, and I was able to pull off a couple of those in this game. Got this scoop shot on Mojo. One thing that I think I mentioned this in the first commentary I did. I'm doing this like a day later. That block was brutal as shit. I play on an outdoor hoop all the time, and the backboard is so much kinder in terms of how much power you put off of it. So like layups and stuff, I was missing a lot of them because I was putting too much power on it for an indoor hoop. I get dotted in the eye right there by Mojo on his jump shot, but take it in the post as I always do, flip that up, and I'm a little nicer on the backboard, and I get that one to go in. And then Alum talks to me like I'm a 5-year-old, like, nice shot, buddy. That's a weird-ass shot. He hit like 3 times in this game. I don't know what that is. He also jumps like 15 feet forward on his jumper. That is Alum Ask the Truth that I mentioned earlier. And I included this clip because this is the only time I played any kind of good defense on Mojo, so I had to show that one. I yelled clamps in triumph. Good defense did not continue. Gets the backboard shot on me. I go for the reach, and he just slips the ball by. So yeah, not amazing defense being played. It is a game of 21, as I said. And I wanted to do the scorekeeping, but we did a shit job at keeping up the score. I watched this footage back like 10 times, trying to tell how many points I actually had at the time, and every time it was wrong. Same with Mojo. I think Mojo actually only scored 19 of his 21 points. There's a mid-range jumper I was talking about, getting Mojo off me with a little step back. But we were not keeping good track. A new challenger approaches. Here comes Rudy in the game to score 0 points. And then this is a very weird shot right here. I get my rebound spin and just chuck it up, and it goes in. That was definitely not a normal shot for me, but it did go in, and I get the extra point. Alum makes a corner three-pointer right there, gets his extra point right here off of the backboard. And then Mojo drives by all of us. No one's even trying. Not that I can blame them. And then here, it looks like Mojo crosses me, but really, I just gave up. I didn't give a shit about playing defense anymore. I was like, he's going to try dribbling. Fuck that. Rudy played some weird defense right here. He got me to pick up the ball, but it does not matter because that mid-range jumper is wet. The mid-range jump shot, I'm telling you, there's nothing more satisfying in basketball than making a mid-range jump shot. Maybe dunking, but that's not something that I can do, despite being 6'3", which I get clowned on all the fucking time about. But you know what it is, what it is. Alum had a very weird-looking jump shot, but it also went in a lot. But I blocked that one right there, so that one's not going in. And then Rudy just airballs. Look, he's a good editor. He doesn't need to be good at basketball. He's got that going for him. And Mojo takes this one inside. I play the Kuzma with LeBron defense by just shoving Rudy into him. That didn't work. And then Mojo makes 2 shots out of the 3, but we acted like he made 3, and he makes that ridiculous fucking layup. He really annoys me sometimes. It's like, dude, you stop being good, asshole. Fade away right here. Get that one to go. I noticed watching this, my form is way lower than it feels like it is when I'm shooting. So as a result, I've been working on shooting my shot with the ball a little bit higher because it's like below my head. I had a bunch of people saying I had a Sean Marion looking jump shot. I really think it's more like Eric Gordon. Let's be nice here. Yeah, I definitely get blocked on jump shots more than I should for someone my height. So that's definitely something I got to work on. Actually seeing myself, this is like the first time I'm seeing footage of myself playing basketball, and it's very, very odd. First of all, I look bigger than I feel like I am when I look in the mirror, and then second of all, a lot slower than I thought I was. Like, a lot slower, even though I knew I wasn't fast. Oh, Mojo's out of the game by now because he scored 21. That 3 hit the top of the backboard. Unfortunately, it wasn't in frame, and then I scream out of satisfaction with that. Don't know why I was so happy with that, but I was able to get that 2-pointer, and then here are 2 points right here. And they try to do some bullshit on me here where they say, like, it's a thing in Atlanta where you have to shoot your third shot, because I have 20 at this point, where the third one has to be from, like, half court. Like, I don't know, if they actually do that in Atlanta, that's bullshit. I don't think they do. I think they were punking me. But I was able to push Rudy out of the way for the layup. Both of these guys are like 5'8", so I'm able to take advantage of my height at this point. I was not going into the paint because of Mojo, but now that both of them are there, yeah, just that's the floater for the game. And yeah, that was 21. I got second place. All right, so hopefully you didn't watch all of that and now think that my basketball opinion is invalid. I do think I'm pretty skilled. However, looking at that, holy shit, I am more out of shape than I even thought I was. So I'm going to use this as some motivation to improve my physical condition. If you guys do not know, I have lost 30 pounds, but there's still a lot more weight that I got to lose. I want to work on my speed, my jumping ability, because if you saw that fadeaway jump shot from the thumbnail, literally my foot didn't get off the fucking ground. So that's something to work on, and I promise you guys, by the next time you see me playing basketball in any kind of footage, it's gonna look a lot better than that did. Rather it be because my skills have improved, but really just because my physical condition is gonna improve because I'm determined to improve it, and when I'm determined to do something, I tend to get there eventually. As for some quick announcements, after talking about doing it for way too long, I am actually finally making a Patreon. Hitting this goal has further motivated me to actually make YouTube my full-time, like, career that I can be reliant upon. YouTube views and therefore YouTube revenue, along with all types of demonetization issues, make actual YouTube ad revenue pretty fucking unstable. My paycheck could be huge one month, small the next month, and it wouldn't even be because I did anything. That's just how the game works. So Patreon allows me to be a little bit more stable and have some money to fall back on. So if you want to support me over there, I would really appreciate it. Of course, I have to say what everyone who launches a Patreon says, which is, hey, if you can't, I still appreciate you being subscribed to this channel in the first place. Any kind of support is appreciated. I'm just a fucking guy, you don't owe me anything. But if you do want to support the content more than with just your viewership, that's a way to do it. And it is going to come with some benefits. There's going to be a Discord server that I'll hop on occasionally, as well as a weekly, or at least bi-weekly, haven't quite decided, it depends as I'm going through it, Q&A on the Patreon for like 30 minutes. I might do a live stream of some kind, or just a like basically a version of the Reddit AMA or whatever. There's also going to be one bi-weekly 2K talk from whatever subject you guys pick it to be that no one on this channel will get. So I'll be making an extra video once every 2 weeks. That's a 2K talk that you can only see if you are subscribed to me on Patreon. That's all that I've thought of. Of course, there is more things that I could add to that, so if you have ideas for that, I would love to hear them. Also, I have been wanting to make merch for a while now, but I literally have no fucking idea what to do, because I don't think I have any catchphrase or anything like that that works well, or that is even frequent enough, or anything like that that's anything more than just like putting rusty buckets on a shirt, which is fucking lame. I would like to make merch that is more than just some generic shit, so if you have any ideas, let me know those as well. But other than that, I'm just gonna say thank you once more. 100K has been a milestone that I have been working for this entire year, and I managed to get it in September because of you guys. I was determined to hit this goal, and you guys made that possible, so of course I appreciate that. Literally all I have thought about this entire fucking year is hitting 100K subs, so that and the world ending, but that's a whole nother thing. Now, as for my intro, as you know by now, it hasn't gone anywhere. I'm just updating the sub count until I hit that sub count, and I'm going to update it again. As of right now, shooting for 125K by the end of this year. Next year, I want 250,000 by the end of 2021. So don't worry, the annoying intro will stick around. And so will the annoying outro. That is the end of this video. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more NBA content like this, and cue the outro music.